Hi, everyone. It's Liz from Tap Into Health, and I am coming to you today live with a video on how to manage pain with EFT. I am a certified EFT practitioner through EFT International. My mentor is Betsy Muller. She is also in the Cleveland area, as I am. My website is www.tapintohealth.net, and after seeing this presentation, if you are inclined, I'd love to work with you and do some coaching. I specialize in pain management, in emetophobia, in trichotillomania, in anxiety issues. But I can help with anything. So I'm trained to do anything that you need to work on, whether it's you want to improve your golf swing or you want to have better relationships with your clients and family. EFT can help. So today we're going to talk about tapping for chronic pain. And if you're like me, I've had chronic pain for a lot of my life, a lot of my later adult life. So this has really come in handy. And I would like to share with you how to do it, how to use it. And if you've never used EFT before, this is a really good way to get started. It's super easy. EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques, and it is along the lines of the meridian points of your body that have been used in Chinese medicine for thousands of years. And the meridian points are where energy flows in and out of your body. And an acupuncturist would use these points to insert a needle to move the energy and to get the flow going in an area where there is a problem. So you get the same effect, except you don't use needles. You just tap on the acupressure points on your body. And we say certain statements that help us to reverse this energy pattern along the lines of pain or whatever you're trying to accomplish into a positive energy. So if you have never done this before, I'm going to use a technique called chasing the pain. And this is when we are doing tapping and we're starting with a specific area of pain on the body. Like I always have a pain in my shoulder. We're going to do general tapping for general pain today. So you'll just imagine where your pain is on your body, give it a number, give it a color, give it a healing color, and then we will tap that way. But you can be very specific if you're just tapping for yourself. The more specific you are, the better tapping will work. So chasing the pain, though, pain sometimes goes to a different place while you're tapping, which is a good sign that the energy is moving. But that's why the technique is called chasing the pain, because sometimes you start with pain in your neck and it ends up in the bottom of your hand or your wrist or your leg or somewhere. But that means it's working. It just always doesn't start out the way it doesn't end up the way it started usually. So that's a good sign. So what I'm going to ask you to do is rate the intensity level of your pain from 0 to 10. 0 being there's no pain, so you probably should be doing something else right now instead of sitting here with me. Or 10 is I am in so much pain I can't even begin to tell you about it, which I hope that's not the case, because I should give you a disclaimer too. I am not a doctor. I don't diagnose or treat any medical conditions. So if you do have something that is a problem, then go see your doctor before you see me, because I cannot diagnose or treat any medical conditions. Oh, Mary is with us. Thank you. Also, if you're here joining me live, if you type in give me a little thumbs up or something that you're here, at least I'll know you're with me. And if you have any questions along the way, please feel free to type them in. I will answer as soon as I get a break in between rounds. And we will start by write down your number of your level of intensity for your pain. wherever that pain is on your body. It also helps if you can envision this pain having a color. What color does this pain have for you? If you need to close your eyes for a second and think about it, maybe this pain feels hot to you, like a hot, hard ball of pain, and it's red, fire engine red. I also want you to think of a healing color. If you could be healed of this pain, what would your healing color be? Maybe it would be light blue like the sky, or maybe it would be pure white and clear and clean and sparkly. So imagine, write down your number of intensity and also write down the color of your pain, and then write down what your healing color would be. And for anyone that has not used tapping before, it's very simple. We start with a setup statement on our karate chop point, which is the fleshy part of either of your hands. You can use as many or as few fingers as you'd like. Here you'll be tapping with firm but gentle pressure and following along and repeating after me. We'll do a setup statement 3 times. And then we will proceed with the tapping points, which is the top of the head. And we'll tap each of these points between 5 to 7 times. You don't have to, or 5 to 9 times-ish, but you don't have to count, just whatever feels comfortable. You'll start with the top of your head, your eyebrow points, which start right where your eyebrows start, the side of your eyes, which is the orbital bone here. It is not the temple fleshy part here, it's the orbital bone. Then the under eye, which is also the eye bone here, under your nose, on your chin, your collarbone points, which can be found by stretching out your arms as far as they'll go, bending at the elbows, and where your hands fall, where your fingertips fall, this is where your collarbone points are. And under your arms. This is for men and women. It's about 4 inches down from your armpit. For women, it's about where the bra strap starts. And then I like to end each round. I do like 2 rounds, and after 2 rounds, I usually end by hitting my wrists together. That's just kind of a good way to end a round, or it's what I do anyway. You don't have to do it that way. But so it's also good to have a glass of water handy. This doesn't seem like we're doing anything, but it is moving quite a bit of energy. You'll always want to be sitting in a comfortable chair in an upright position with your feet firmly on the floor. Energy grounds through your feet. So you want to make sure that your feet are on the floor so that that negative energy can go back into the earth and be used for some other good. So with that said, I'm going to take a deep breath in. And I'm going to think about my pain and where the pain is in my body. So while you're sitting there, think of that pain, maybe when that pain started for you, how long it's been there, how intense it is, the color of that pain, the physical sensations of the pain that you're feeling. And we're going to try to get our intensity level to a 0. And that's the goal in tapping, is to get your intensity level all the way to 0. And we start kind of with the negative type aspects of the problem. And then once we get the intensity kind of below 4, then we can start with some positive affirmations, which just kind of make that change feel more permanent in your body. So we'll start with the setup statement, and you'll repeat after me on the karate chop point of the hand. Even though I'm experiencing all this pain, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm angry because I have all this pain that's keeping me from doing things I love, I deeply and completely love and accept myself right now. Even though I'm frustrated because of all this pain I'm experiencing, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. All of this pain in my body. What is my body trying to tell me? I am angry about all this pain I'm in. I don't like living this way. I've been living this way for so long now. It feels like I don't know how to change or stop the pain in my body. It's so frustrating. All this pain is making me anxious. It is safe to feel this pain. This pain is frustrating. What is my body trying to tell me? How can I let go of this pain? Who will I be if I don't have this pain? I'm so used to living in pain, in fear of pain. I'm sick of living this way. I don't want to do this anymore. Is it safe for me to let this pain go? So we'll stop there. That was, I like to do about 2 rounds of tapping and then check in. And during this time, you might feel something come up. There might be an emotion that you want to tap about, like you're feeling really sad. You can do another round on sadness or frustration or anger or just general being upset. So I want you to check in though with your number. Take a drink of water as well. And see if your number has gone down at all from the original number that we started with. And I know where my pain is, and mine has gone down a couple numbers actually. So you also want to note what your color is. Has your color changed at all? Do you feel any different in your physical symptoms? Do you feel the pain has moved somewhere else? Do you feel that there's a tingling sensation somewhere? Focus in on that if you can. And if your number went up, that is not anything to be concerned about either. It just means you need to tap some more. There's some other things going on there. The more you tap, the better things will get. So we can do another round. And we'll say, even though I'm not sure what all this pain is about, I want to get rid of it. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I am frustrated living in all this pain, and I'm ready to change. My body needs a change, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I've been dealing with this pain for so long now, and it's just been a part of my life, I'm deciding I don't want to live that way anymore, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself right now. Even though I'm frustrated with this pain, I'm ready to let it go. It has been a part of me for too long. I don't need it to live. I'm choosing to release this pain in my body. I'm choosing to release this pain and frustration associated with the pain. I no longer need this pain to be a part of me. It is safe for me to release this pain now. This pain in my body no longer deserves to be there. It's safe for me to let it go. I am ready to let this pain go. I am giving myself permission to let this pain go. I no longer need to live in pain. A pain-free life, what would that look like? I've been in pain for so long, I'm not sure I know. But I deserve a chance to know. And it's safe for me to let go of this pain. I'm choosing to let go of this pain. It is safe for me to let go of all this pain and suffering that I've been enduring for so long now. Okay, let's stop there and take a deep breath. I apologize, my nose is running, but sometimes that happens when you tap because you're moving. You're moving so much energy. And I don't have any tissues on my desk at this point. Okay. Take a drink of water. And take a deep breath. And check back in with your number. Feel the intensity level of your pain at this point. Write that down. See if it's changed at all. Notice any changes in your body or your emotion around this pain. See if any of that has changed. My pain is now lower in my shoulder than where it started. So I know that it's moving somewhere. Check in with your color, see if your color has changed. And then we can, hopefully, if your numbers come down, mine's pretty low. It's like a 2. So if you're down lower than a 4, you can do some positive affirmations to kind of cement those new feelings into your subconscious instead of, the negatives. So let's do some positive tapping. Even though I had this pain for so long, I'm open to change. And I'm ready to do that now because I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though it's been hard living with pain, I feel free and able to live my life how I want without this pain controlling me anymore. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I've had to endure this pain for most of my life, I am ready to let go and begin new without any pain. A pain-free life is on the horizon for me. I deeply and completely love and accept myself now. A life free of pain, I deserve that. I deserve to feel pain-free and comfortable. It is safe for me to feel free of pain and comfortable. I'm choosing to be free of this pain. I choose a pain-free life for myself. I choose to get rid of this pain now and forever. I no longer have room for pain in my life. I have too many other things I want to accomplish, and they don't include pain. It is safe for me to be free of this pain. I feel alive and well and pain-free. I deserve this. It's the time for me to be free of this pain. I am open to being free of this pain. This pain no longer rules my life. I'm choosing to be rid of this pain and suffering that I've been enduring for so long. I deserve to be free of this pain. Okay, stop there and take a deep breath. And check in with your number and your color and your sensations, your body, whatever sensations your body's feeling, any emotions that come up for you. You can tap through any of those other things that come up. If you feel scared, if you feel like you want to do some more positive affirmation tapping, like you're just thrilled. Sometimes if your number is not going down, there's something that you're not being specific enough about. This is very basic, what I'm teaching you now, so that's why if we work together, which I would love to do after this session, I would coach you through setup statements that would be specifically tailored to what is going on with you in your situation. Sometimes that's hard for people to do. That's why I originally sought out a coach to help me. And if you're inclined, you can get on my website at www.tapintohealth.net, and you can schedule a free 15-minute discovery call with me right on my website. If you don't find a time there that's convenient for you, you can email me at liz@tapintohealth.net. My schedule is very flexible, and we can find a time that works for you. And I was going to mention one other thing. There's something also called the 9-gamut procedure that when a client or myself is having a hard time getting their number lower, the 9-gamut procedure helps with that. And you can look it up, you can Google it, 9-gamut procedure. It's a series of eye movements and tapping and kind of some repetitive phrases that unstick the energy with that specific thing so that you can get your number lower. A lot of times, like when I'm tapping, even for myself, I'll get a sensation in my arm or my shoulder or somewhere that I can't get rid of. And I just tap on this. This is the gamut point where you're tapping when you're doing the 9-gamut procedure. A lot of times I can get it to go away just by tapping on this. This is the fleshy part in between your pinky and your ring finger. So just tapping on that, not saying anything, a lot of times will make that go away, and then you can continue on and get your number down. If what was I going to say? If you're still having trouble, I'm sorry, I'm getting like messages from people here saying, are you still on? Did I miss it? If anyone has any questions, by the way, I'd be happy to answer them. And I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to join me here. I hope to do a session once a month on a different topic. I specialize in pain management, emetophobia, trichotillomania, any type of phobias, anxiety. These are all things that I've dealt with specifically, my issues. So I feel very comfortable helping you with these types of things. If you have any questions for me after, you can always reach me on my Facebook page as well. This session will be on my Facebook page, so you can refer to it as needed. It will also be on my website. And just tap. That's what I tell people. I tap every day, more than once a day usually. Tap in the shower, tap in the car, tap without words, tap on one point. Find one point that feels good for you. This point always feels good for me. All these points relate to something. This is like your backbone. All the meridian points correspond with a different area of your body, but it's really an amazing thing. So I just encourage you to tap, and I'd love to coach you along the way. Thanks again for watching me today, and I hope you enjoy your weekend, and keep tapping. Bye.